Hello everybody. Final thoughts on the two YSL private blends I have on my wrists, Caban and Caftan. It's been around 5 to 6 hours and both of them are still performing pretty decent. Even when I'm walking around, I smell them in my scent bubble, but they're not really projecting. However, I don't have to put my wrist to my nose to see and check if the fragrances are still there. Now, I have a confession to make. I washed Caftan off my arm right after I posted my first video. I washed it off twice. And if you're thinking, wait a second, didn't you just say it's still performing? How could you say that if you tried to wash it off? This shit won't leave. It literally just keeps reviving itself. Have you seen, the Disney Hercules movie where he's fighting that three-headed dragon and he chops their heads off and then it just keeps multiplying and it won't go away? That's how I feel about Caftan. It's like it knows that I'm irritated with it, so it just wants to piss me off even more. Now, this fragrance to me smells like church, like a Roman Catholic church, straight up. It reminds me of me being 8, altar serving at a church, and it is just not a fragrance that I want to wear. I don't find it appealing. I don't really find it wearable for me. If I had to rate it from 0 to 10 on my wearability of this fragrance, not talking longevity, nothing like that, I would rate it a 0. Would I ever reach for this again? No. And the thing is, people might ask, but wait, you should just, give things a shot, see how you like it, give it another chance later. And here's what I think of. When I tried Jubilation by Amouage, the feminine one, it smelled like church pews. And I did not like it one bit. And I was like, you know what? Let's try this again because, we have to see if tastes change, and let me see if I can pick up anything else. And then when I wore it again, I'm like, damn, why did I wear this? I don't want to smell like church pews. I am not going to wear something I don't like. So I should have learned from that. But with this one, yeah. So this is a fragrance that I feel a specific sort of nose would take a liking to. I don't find it mass appealing whatsoever at all. I don't find it alluring. I don't find it enchanting. It really just smells like an older Roman Catholic church with the incense kind of going on, and you're sitting there in the church pews, I'm gonna smell it. I'm gonna smell it for the sake of you all. It's still there. It's still there. Okay, anything else to note about this fragrance? Well, if you're looking for something that will never leave your side, that will not go away, then give this one a shot. I think that's the one pro that I will give it, is that it won't give up on you. It'll be there for you, hard times, good times, all that sort of stuff. It'll pull through for you in that way, but yeah, that one's a pass. Now, moving on to Caban. This scent, much nicer than Caftan. However, do I love it? No, I don't love this scent, but I know that it's mass appealing. It's definitely one of those fragrances that will pull compliments. It just has that sort of DNA. And to me, I think the reason I'm not too crazy about it is because it's more of a tonka bean heavy fragrance. And for me, I don't really care too much about tonka bean. But if you love tonka bean, I think you're really going to enjoy this scent. Now, if you saw my video, I kept reiterating that it smelled familiar to me, right? And now, yeah, besides, like the tonka bean, I smelled a little bit of this lipsticky sort of smell in the background. It's very faint. It's nothing that would be like your first impression of the fragrance, or it's not what it smells like when you're walking by somebody and that's what they get with the whiff of, when they smell it in the air, right? But with me just smelling this over the past few hours, it does have a little bit of that lipstick smell that I find in Dior Homme Intense when I wear Dior Homme Intense. And let me just tell you that I'm talking just on my skin chemistry. I am not saying that this is what it smells like and expect this on yourself. No, that is my skin chemistry with both those fragrances, which is why I found it to be a little bit similar. Now, I'm not saying that they smell the same or that they're interchangeable by any means, but that little strain of that lipstick sort of smell was noticeable to my nose. Now, it's funny because I actually feel the same way about Dior Homme Intense that I do with Caban, where I don't really like wearing Dior Homme Intense that much, but when I wear it, other people around me like it. For the most part, guys are like, oh yeah, like that's kind of nice. And sometimes with girls, it's been like it's kind of like a hit or miss. You know, it's not really like an all around super mass appealing fragrance. It's one of them that it can go both ways. Well, every fragrance can go both ways, but you know, I've been getting better guys' reactions with Dior Homme Intense when I've worn Dior Homme Intense. But yeah, I find them to be scents that I would wear in a social setting, and I know that people would enjoy them. So that's what I'm going to do with Caban. I'm going to give it more wears, and I'm going to let you all know if anybody takes a liking to it, or if they comment on the fragrance, you know, or maybe I'll do some blind reviews with some people, and then you can see their actual opinions about the fragrance here, and like we can have it recorded and you can see all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I am so down to give Caban more chances. Caftan, no more chances. I will not be using that scent. And I will say, last thing, the fragrances came from Scent Split, and they were actually sent over from Gabrielle. Shout out, babe. Hi, how are you? But I did not like this is the second time. So 2 out of 2. I ordered from Scent Split before, and this one was a gift that was sent to me from Scent Split. And both of the packages had leaky bottles. Or let me show you them. I don't know, you can't really see it anymore, but both the bottles, like, I hate holding them right now because they're really sticky and slippery. It's like the fragrance juice spilled out. If you could see, it's not all the way full. With Caftan, it's definitely dripped. It's almost halfway, actually, with that one. But yeah, the I don't know, their bottle handling or it just was not, like, even the box too, like, it's sticky, you know, and I just don't like that at all. And the first fragrances, in case you're curious about what I tried before, it was Pure Havane, and then it was like a dabber of Carlisle and Molecule 01, and it was also the same, where the juice was kind of like spilled, and I was like, oh, shit. So yeah, that's my little take with Scent Split, with my experience with Scent Split. So just be wary of that, all right? So anyways, I will see if anybody has other suggestions for great fragrance places or joints to get samples from. Please comment it down below to help everybody else out. But thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.